Watcher, welcome to the Shopping Seriously. This week we are talking about the Keychron K3 wireless mechanical keyboard. You know, that music, it's undergoing an edit, but it does make me feel a bit like Clarkson. And it's that's the kind of tone of this, except we're doing tech stuff and non-tech stuff, but basically we're all geeks here, and I'm here with my colleagues Nathan and Kieran. This week we're talking about something that I chose, and we're going to genuinely unbox this, although it's sort of unwrapped. I think there's a little bit of something happening somewhere. Although it's partly unwrapped, I genuinely haven't opened it at all. And so this is going to be, first of all, before I talk about my rationale, if there is any at all, about why I bought this, let's just unwrap it, shall we? So I don't know if we can see this.
I'm excited about the word mechanical. That's the thing I'm excited about.
Yeah, and it follows up from last week. I don't know if anyone can actually see this at all. I don't know if that the little camera's working at all. Here we go. So if I move this away and we move things around a bit so that we're actually looking at it and not coffee cups and sweetie pots and other things. Okay, so there we are. It's a nice, it seems like a sort of high quality product. It's like an Apple
It looks like
keyboard
the
or
Apple.
something like this. It's got a little site map.
Who's it made
of
by?
what
Is this the company
Keychron? Yeah.
Keychron, yeah.
Okay.
And on the box it says UK dark grey K3E3. I don't know what any of this means, and Nathan, you scared me earlier by saying what type did you get, and I just what type of pressure did you get? So here we go. It's got a sleek sort of black sort of thing, and we open that, and it's got a little booklet, which I presume some people might read, and it's got a nice cable. That's an old USB type cable. What is that? Which one is that?
B to C?
A to C.
A to C.
A to C.
It's got some what look like keyboard buttons, keys.
Extra keys.
It's either extra keys or they're anticipating failure.
Well, so what that is the keyboard is both. It will work for both Windows and Mac.
I see.
So you
so
can
it's got
swap.
the pound thing.
Correct. So you can swap the keys for your Windows machine or for your Mac machine.
And,
I
and
like
this
that.
also says UK as well. So obviously there's a difference there. So it sounds customizable. Anyway, let's open the beauty itself. So here we go. It's in some sort of plastic wrap with a frame. Let's chuck that frame away. And here we go. And it's got some key protectors and stuff. And we're going to open that up. And there we are.
It's like my
That's
old
It's
school
kinda-
keyboard.
It's,
Yeah,
like
it's very nice.
it's got a kind of retro feeling about it. Nathan, this is the K3.
Yes.
You have had the K2.
Yes. It was either the K2 or the K3 before. Yeah, that's right.
And what?
So
why did you have the K2 and why don't you have it now?
I wanted a mechanical keyboard.
Now, can you just explain what that is?
Yeah, so it's well, I mean, that is what a mechanical keyboard is. You have more travel on the keys. The keyboards that we have in the office are very flat. There's no travel in the keys at all.
Yes.
They're very low profile. These have got more travel, so it's more kind of typewritery, more old school, I guess you might say.
Yeah.
And a lot of people prefer the feel and the comfort and are able to type better on them. The reason why I don't have it anymore is because I could type faster on my low profile keyboard.
Okay.
So that's the reason
but
why I
also
don't
you're
have
a
it.
total Mac head, aren't you?
I am a Mac head, but I'm quite happy with the look of that, and I do really appreciate the aesthetics.
So Kieran, you're a journalist by background. Old-fashioned typewriter, I'm sure, must have been in your sphere at some point. Maybe
Very early
learning the old QWERTY stuff and learning how to touch type would have been your bag. And so there is a familiarity with this still with our generation. But I'm noticing a lot of young people, my own family members have been saying to me, "Oh, great, yeah, mechanical." Now, why have I bought this? Okay, Number one, I want to discover. I want to learn about the difference because as far as I'm concerned, I'm a tech, it's my job, okay? And I suffer from shoulder pain, ergonomics. I'm always interested in these sorts of things. But also, when it comes to tech, to some extent, for me, money, no object. It's a bit like I've got a builder I work with. Oh, the right drill.
You got to be comfortable.
Got to
Yeah.
be comfortable.
Yeah.
So try new things. It's always, you know,
Yeah.
I'm working with these things. I'm probably working with a keyboard 8 hours a day. So I'm just curious. The reason I bought this.
Can I press it? I want to.
Please do. But before you do, can I just say, before you do, and that's great, that moment, let me in the car, let me drive the car. Before you do, Nathan, you were
Yes.
saying something that has made me really suffer as a researcher.
Yes.
You basically talked about a factor that I might not have considered. And
So
I haven't
I was-
read the book, you know, I don't know what I'm doing.
I was very interested. Presumably, when you bought it, there was the option for you to pick whether you wanted red switches, blue switches, or brown switches. He says.
I just went on, I'm sorry, I just went on Amazon. And
Oh, you got
found
off
them.
Amazon? Okay.
No, I just don't know what you're talking about.
So-
These are orange switches and grey
They
switches. I
are,
don't know
so-
what you're talking about. The bag has grey
Oh,
switches.
you mean
on
like
it.
the function keys?
No, so you can just see, the camera probably won't be able to pick it up, but there is a brown
It's brown.
bit of plastic. So you've got the
Fine.
brown ones. And if
Oh, so pressure, different pressures.
yes,
Okay,
and
I
it gives
wonder
you,
what were
it gives
talking
you
about.
different noises. So it's fairly quiet. You can get really quite loud.
Yeah.
You know, really quite loud ones.
But
So-
is it a pressure difference or is it pure noise?
It's
this is scary
So,
shit. What have I bought?
You've
I'm
bought the
really
right
enjoying this
one,
now.
I would say. I would say you've bought the right one. Brown is probably what I would go for in the office environment. It's, you know, it's still fairly quiet, but you
Yeah.
still get a bit
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
So there are three options, as I said. A red switch, which is the quietest. The blue is the clicky, the real noisy kind of
old-fashioned,
yeah.
Batman typewriter.
Yep, and the brown ones are more tactile, so they are, as they say, gentile.
I like
gentle
this.
sound.
I'm so
sound level.
relieved.
So
This is
you've
an
got
enormous,
the right one. You've
This
got
is an
the right
enormous
one.
moment for me. But anyway, we were talking last week about real buttons, and so
Yeah.
something went into my subconscious, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's right." I wasn't thinking of the internet seriously. I was thinking, I just want to try one of these, what they call mechanical, because a lot of gamers are talking about them. I don't do gaming, but I do a lot of programming.
Yeah.
And they talk about the feel of them, knowing better where they are. And something that I find I really suffer from is shoulder, neck pain and stuff. And the things that I cannot stand, they go into my Tech Room 101, are software keyboards, where it's just a shiny screen and you kind of press
Yeah,
them and you
I
don't
feel
you don't
Yeah.
know
Awful.
whether something, oh, you don't know if you've missed one or not. You just, because I also don't like to look at the keyboard.
Yeah.
I like to look at the screen and feel my way through the letters. And so
I love this. I'm excited about this. Is that the only thing that's missing for me? Is because I use an Apple, I use a Mac. Is the fingerprint thing? If they do one with the fingerprint
Yeah,
thing,
I do use that a lot.
and
Yeah.
I
do
use that a lot
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a trade-off. That's this week's trade-off, and we'll be putting it to Keychron.
I must have this.
If we love this, I'll be saying, where's the
Where's the fingerprint?
Oh,
Yeah.
where's the fingerprint one?
very
It's quite
satisfying.
satisfying, isn't
Yeah.
it? Mm.
So anyway, let's find out. That's the end of this for this week. So that we've been looking at the Keychron K3. I would put that, rather than a shopping series, that's a preview series.
Oh, I like
because
it.
hello, I've not actually touched this. Will this be in a Tech Room 101? Will this be next week, or will it be in a guilty pleasure? No, this is the cliffhanger we're on. So we've had 3 geeks reviewing a bit of shopping, and I've done a speculative indulgent shop. I've decided to just waste the money and try it.
Try it out.
Love it.
Thanks very much. Take care.